Heyo, Matt here with Bobcat Bonsai, and today we're going to take a sad old story and try and brighten it up with a nice new story. So, what does that mean? That means that I'm going to take my old Literati challenge. Sorry, you were all up in my face on that one. I'm going to take my old Literati challenge that I did for Tony's Bonsai. This one obviously did not make it. I tried to do a nasty bend on it, and I guarantee you I broke it right here. And then it looks like the roots just got oversaturated, and everything was so trapped underneath here that there was no room for any buds to swell out and grow. So I ended up losing this tree. But I just dug up to put into this pot, and eastern white pine that I have. So I'm going to get this eastern white pine planted into my Literati pot, and well, let's just get to it. Alright, so the first part, I'm going to end up speeding through this whole thing. I'm going to unpot this, get it all cleaned up, and then I'm going to pot up the eastern white pine. So I'll show it to you, let you listen to some music, and speed through it. Alright, I will be back with you once I get it there. Alright, so I forgot to video the unpotting of it. Of course I did. But I'm about to pot up the new one. Luckily I looked down, saw my screen was black prior to doing that, so at least I can get the potting up the new one in there for fast forward mode for you. Alright, let's go. Alright, so got a little bit of wire thrown on here. Now it's just getting everything all set up the way we want it. I mean, the overall plan here was to end up creating this into a Literati, so we don't really need any of these needles here. I'm going to end up pulling them all off. We'll even end up getting rid of this little branch down here. And we're going to turn this into like a full-blown Literati, so I think it'll be pretty cool. The question is do I end up cutting this whole thing off and let that be the Literati up top? Or do I end up taking this off and letting it run all the way up to here? And honestly, I think I'm going to end up taking this off, because I want it to be, it's got decent taper as it is, so I'm just going to unwrap that little guy right there, come in, snip that gone. So now we got that little guy off. Come back with a rewire here. Boop. Get the wire on there nicely. And then now we're just gonna twist. And really I'm just gonna end up taking this whole thing back across the pot in the opposite direction while coming in and removing all of these needles along the way. Alright, so I'm gonna get those ones and that one, and these ones all down through here. All this stuff's coming off, so all we're going to end up leaving is these two for now, which only one of them is going to end up staying. I feel like it's going to end up being this one because it's got real, oh my gosh, I didn't even have you guys looking. Okay, so I got all the needles off. I'm failing you guys drastically. Okay, so in this branch right here we have 3 little buds, 4 4 little buds. None of them look super strong. That's not awesome. In this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buds. The one in the middle looks really strong. So, in the long run, we're going to end up getting rid of this branch right here and keeping this back one. That's the long run. So, for the time being, I'm going to continue this bend. Just to keep it gumming just nicely here. So over and out. Just real nice. And then I'm going to wire this one to actually come up. Sorry, this one's not. I'm going to wire this back one to come up a little bit. Alright, so that's my plan here. Will this wire work for it? Let's see. It should work. It definitely should. We're just going to come in here and just real loosely wrap over top of the needles, and the branch we'll end up getting rid of. Alright, so we did a loose wrap there. Let's cut off excess here. Boop. So that's gone. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we can take that and pull that one down. Then hook back around here. And then this one I'm going to ever so carefully try and weave in between needles. But I'm not going to hook it tight because I know I'm going to end up with needles underneath it. Alright. So we're getting through a decent way here. And I'm going to leave the long piece on here just to remind myself. So now this one's going to come up. This one's going to go down. And out. So that's where it's going to end up flowing up through. So there's my new Literati tree. I hope you guys like it. I hope I did Tony proud with this one. Fingers crossed that I do better and take better care of it and make sure I keep this one alive for him. Alright. If you enjoyed the video, you should give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed my content, you should subscribe to my channel. And if you really, really enjoy my content, you should hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.